I've become a late night streamer these days. It's fantastic. Where these I have become a late night streamer these days, ladies and gentlemen. That is just what I am. That is who I am. But today we are in for some fun, kinda. We're literally just I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna chat. Unfortunately, there will be no workouts tonight, which I don't think that many people actually care that much about my workouts. What is this? Playables. What the heck? Can I play this on? Oh shit. I can play this online? This is cool as shit. I ain't good. Oh, let's find out. Let's see, do I suck? Yes, I do. Oh no. Oh shit. This is cool. I've never done this before. Can I play against viewers? That'd be cool as shit. Bang. Oh man. Anyways, today's gonna be cool. It's we're gonna chill, we're gonna chat a little bit. No, that's not gonna be super exciting, but then I'm gonna go to the range, do kind of like a do kind of like a vlog sesh at the range with you guys. Wait, this is still connected to my phone. Audio quality probably gonna sound terrible. But we're just gonna hang out. I'm gonna edit some videos and then I'm gonna go shoot. Waiting for it to quiet down a little bit before I go and do that. Or I may switch up the order and just do that now. Do I want to leave this all here unpacked though? You know what? I will. I'm gonna drink my coffee while I do this, and then we're gonna go to the range. Hopefully it's not busy. I also need my phone to charge a little bit, so I might as well get this shit done. I posted this. I feel like I should do this video. Haven't worked on this one yet. Actually, I need this. I need to my computer. I'm also super excited because I just ordered the metas, so I'm gonna get first person first person range videos for the shorts and for the Instagram. All right. We're just chatting, we're chilling. I hope everybody's having a great day. It is hump day. So we are in the middle of the week. I finally got a day off tomorrow. I've got an Americana because I've got a lot of work to do. I messed up. I didn't bring any gym clothes. So I wish I did because I'd actually be able to get a workout in tonight. So it's gonna be just video editing, probably do some shooting drills, some content planning. This is probably gonna be a boring stream. I always think every stream is going to be a boring stream in all fairness, but it's all good. Whatever moves the needle forward, ladies and gentlemen. We are trying to grow. And in order to grow, you got to just constantly get yourself out there. You got to put the content out there. You got to put yourself in front of people. So we're getting there slowly but surely, man. But we're gonna hit the range in a bit. That should be a lot of fun. Hopefully, you guys are tuned in with that. I've figured out a way to stream the range without getting in trouble because I've had my YouTube lives taken down like twice already. I haven't been penalized, but this time I'm just going to chat while I'm there. It kind of makes it easy. I just have to hide I gotta hide the guns. Can't talk about them. Gotta hide them. But anyway, we got the Americana. We got the computer. We actually, just so you guys can kind of see. You unfortunately can't really see both, but this is what we're working with right now. Or I might just move it back here so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing a little bit at the very least. But we're video editing tonight. Normally, when I do my lives, I work out, uh, but none of that today because I'm a burrito or a moron for long. I forgot my gym clothes at home, man. I don't know how I missed I left the gym clothes at home. So instead, we're gonna pivot and we're just gonna get some work done. We're gonna chat. We're gonna hang out with the people. Don't be afraid to chat. Don't be afraid to say something. To interact. We have some fun. If not, it's gonna be a real long night, and we're just gonna be looking at each other. So this is not gonna be as entertaining, unfortunately, and this is why I wish I maybe had started at the range. But I also need to charge my phone. So, but yeah, God, it's crazy because it's almost like I forgot how to be like a streamer. Fun fact, I used to stream on Twitch. Yo, 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 what's good, bro? Nice haircut. Thanks. I don't know if that's actually a dig, but I haven't had a haircut in months. I actually need one pretty bad. My hair is like frizzy curly. Right now, I have no product in here and I got no fade, bro. But it looks good with hats on. So I can't complain. I don't know what's going on over here, but I need to put some product in my shit. My hair is not holding up well these days. And what's up, Josie? How you doing? I appreciate you guys for chatting. That makes this a lot more enjoyable. How am I? I'm good, thank you. I just finished working. I worked like 9.5 hours today, and now I'm here putting in my 9 to 5 after or my 5 to 9 after my 9 to 5. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we're doing. Usually, what I do is I go to work, I come here, and then I work on some videos. What do I do for work? I am a store manager for a furniture company. So not super exciting, but I've done a lot of jobs in the past. The part I like the most about it is the leadership. That's kind of the pathway or the goal that I'm on. So, and then outside of that, I do YouTube. Usually, my niche is basically like fitness, shooting, vlogging, just kind of like lifestyle, I guess. It's a pretty chill life. I mean, it's not like I'm moving it around. I kind of just talk about it. I move it a little bit, but it's funny because the furniture that I like place that I work for, we have to put everything together usually in the stores, and we don't really have to move stuff a lot, but being strong does definitely help. Usually I work out when I do lives and when I stream. At least recently, but I left my gym clothes at home. So tonight I'm just going to be editing and shooting. I'm waiting for the range to empty out because I don't like to be in there filming when other people are in there. Give them their time and space. So I'll keep this one late night. You have a gym question? Shoot. I love this is my favorite thing. I love gym questions. Fitness was my first love, and I became a personal trainer at like 19. And it's a lot easier than you think. So I'd be more than happy to answer any and all gym related and fitness related questions. If you have any questions about like diet, and just nutrition in general, workout plans, like bro, it's all free game from me. It's not as big in my niche as it used to be, but I'm starting to get back into like gym vlogs and instructional informative stuff. Let me see. Love that hairline you got there. You know what's crazy, Xander? So Josie, I'm gonna answer your question in a second here. Okay. But at least once every live, somebody comments on my hairline. That's just the reality of man. I'm still handsome, so it kind of works. Okay, so how long do you usually work out for, and what is the best beverage to drink while working out? So I'm gonna answer the second part first. The best thing to drink while working out is water, hands down. I would say it depends on the type of workout, though. That is very important. It's a joke. I'm sorry, Dad, or DSD. I don't know if I meant to say that. It's all good. It happens at least once a stream, bro. Don't worry. My hair after at the end of the day is a little messed up. But yeah, water. It depends on what type of workouts you're doing. Are you doing like if you're doing like long form like endurance workouts and stuff? I would recommend like you can add in like a Gatorade or like an electrolyte drink. Um, Electrolytes during workout or even like carbs is very good, very handsome. Thank you. I appreciate that. I do my best to take care of myself, so I take pride in it. Um, but I appreciate that. In regards to how long is the best to work out, for me personally, so here's the thing is I was at a point where I used to work out for like I was that guy who was in the gym 2 hours a day. It's kind of paid the dividends now, so I don't have to do as much to maintain. But I've noticed that if I do like 30 minutes of cardio before or after I start, usually before, and I do like 30, 40 minutes of lifting, I would say you should be able to be in and out of the gym no more than an hour to an hour and 20 minutes max. It depends on how you're trying to train though, but if you have a high level of intensity and pace, you can stay in good shape, you can still get stronger, and you can get in and out of the gym pretty quickly. And what diet plan am I on? So as far as diet goes, that's another really good question. I don't follow a specific diet. I just try to eat like whole, hearty, like good, solid foods. Um, what that looks like is my primary carb base is potatoes. Potatoes usually have the least amount of like they're a lower glycemic index. Essentially, what that means is they're not going to spike your insulin as high when you eat them. So they're not going to try your body's gonna not try to just store them as fat. Um, so I eat a lot of that. And then what's it called? CR7N is what's how's your day been? Oh, it's been good, man. We're just talking about some fitness questions that I got. But I appreciate you, man. How's your day? So that the biggest thing is it's always the carb source is important, right? And then as far as proteins go, you gotta make sure you always want to stick to lean proteins, right? So like ground turkey, chicken, and I shoot really heavy for nutritional value, right? So essentially my day to day plan. You guys are nuts, bro. Oh, my day to day like meal plan is like for breakfast, it'll be like 5 eggs, like a scoop of Greek yogurt on there. I do chia seeds, dates, things like that. As much fruit as you could get. And then you just really have to monitor like what your carb sources are or where your carbs are coming from. Because that's really what'll do it to you. And then as far as fats, I cook everything in extra virgin olive oil. And then that's pretty much it. So I try to keep it as simple as possible. I try to eat the same thing as consistently as possible because your body will appreciate consistency with nutrition. And I also fast as well. Also, you guys are yo Xander and CR7. You guys are funny. Yeah, you guys are nutty. Um, what's it called? CR7. I'm assuming that's for Cristiano Ronaldo. Do you actually? So I'm not gonna lie. I think skill wise, Ronaldo is definitely like elite. I don't know, man. Messi's doing his thing, bro. Messi is doing his thing. He's doing his thing in the MLS too, which is, I mean, anybody that comes over from like being that high level of a pro. That's dope though. I mean, bro, you have content for days. Ronaldo's the GOAT. Is Messi better or Ronaldo? I think it just depends. I think it depends on what we're talking about. If I'm being honest with you though, I would have to say if I was building a franchise with both players in their prime, who's going to get me more wins and championships? I feel like you have to pick Messi. But if I'm picking somebody just raw skill, I think Ronaldo is the better player. I really appreciate you, Josie. You're welcome. Listen, it's really just about wholesome and hearty nutrition. That's the most important thing. And just make sure you're getting your steps in. But it also depends on your goals. Like as long as you train consistently and keep a high intensity or tempo, keep your heart rate up during your workouts, and then just do your best not to snack. I'll be honest with you, nowadays, I don't really eat as much as I should. So I tend to like snack on stuff at work, which is not great, like for my diet and stuff. It's not really great for not really great for a lot of reasons. Um, but it kind of fills my calorie intake. Um, so see Ronaldo bicycle kick he just scored. I did not. I did not. Does he still play for Al Nasir or whatever Saudi team that is? Josie, definitely gonna subscribe. I appreciate that. Thank you. So Josie, I thank you for saying that. It's gonna be cool because I'm getting back into like more fitness content and like fitness vlogs. I'm trying to do my content and focus more towards like beginners and helping beginners like figure out workouts and stuff like that. I do lives pretty often, probably like 4 or 5 times a week now. I almost try to go live every night, but normally I work out on my lives. It's just tonight is not one of those nights. I'm just gonna chill, but I appreciate that. Um, thank you for being a part of the fam. I'm trying to build a real community, you know. I do think Ronaldo had the upper leg because of how Messi went to the USA, one of the best players in the USA. I mean, bro, I mean the reality is Messi coming to the USA, he caught a bag. He I think has ownership in Inter Miami as well. But it was like anybody that comes from Europe is always the best player. So I think Ronaldo should come here too. And then you said the CR said you're gonna sub too, bro. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, man. Listen, I'm just a chill guy, bro. I'm trying to build a community. I love just being able to chat and hang out. So that's why I like doing this. It's a good time. So my niche is not maybe not for everybody, but the goal is, I want people to like me for me. I like to just, vlog, hang out, shoot guns, work out. Just the norm. The lives are usually way more toned down. But I appreciate you, man. And Xander, if you're also gonna sub, I would appreciate that too, bro. You guys are goaded, yo. You guys are killing it. I appreciate you. You guys are showing me love. Yo, honestly, the fact that you guys came in here and just started chatting me up, even though obviously I don't have a high viewership and I'm pretty small, that shit means a lot. You guys are dope. Also, when you say favorite football team, I'm assuming you're talking soccer. I'm not gonna lie, this might be left field, but I'm a PSG guy. I'm a PSG guy. You're looking quite radiant. Oh, thank you, Fred. I appreciate you. Somebody already called me handsome, so they beat you to it tonight. Correctional officer, you love guns. That's awesome. Make sure you take the time to actually like shoot your weapon outside of work. Because I know a few COs that don't do that and their skills need just a little bit of honing, you know? But that's dope. That's kind of I got into guns because of the military. Um, so I feel that it's like when you have to carry one all the time and you're around it all the time, it just becomes a passion. It's a good time. And as long as you're keeping up with your skills, that's the best. Because then you can outshoot all your buddies at the range, which is awesome. Uh, and then actual football. So football, I'm a PSG fan. Football, I'm a Packers fan. Big Packers fan. We play the Bears this weekend. I'm excited. Says this guy said, "Yo, show my girls on this app." She's not actually on this app. But shout out to Supra. I love you. Yo, Xander, I want you to know Super Sanchez is my IRL best friend, bro. So he is cooked, but that's my dog right there. I love you, G. I appreciate you. Mbappe scored 9 goals in 5 matches. Bro, he's a dog. Mbappe's been the best player. In my opinion, he's been the best player in the world for like basically since like not the last World Cup, the World Cup before that. He's honestly on a tear. I feel like people don't talk about him enough. And I do not speak Spanish, unfortunately. I am Spanish, but I don't speak Spanish. A lot of people think I'm mixed, but I'm not. I'm Spanish. 170 out of 190 on AR. That's actually pretty good. So here's my question for you, Josie. Do you guys shoot with red dots or do you guys use iron sights? And what distances do you guys shoot for CO qualification? Does that actually interest me? Because in the military, we shot 100. I think we shot 100, 200, and 5 or 100, 200, 300, and 500. But it's been so long, I honestly don't even remember. I joined when I was like 17, and now I just shoot for fun. Shoot both. That's actually dope. All right, as long as I think that's super important. I don't think you should use one without the other. So like on my AR, I have a red dot and then I have 45-degree irons because I used to not be able to see my irons like from the front because my dot was a little too high to do co-witness. But now I have a mount for my optic and you can see the sight because there's a cutout. So I might switch back off of 45-degree irons and switch them to like direct irons because now I can stay like this instead of having a tilt. I can basically just my head is pretty much straight up on my mount, and I can drop my head and see my irons. So I can kind of transition back and forth. So it's more habitually comfortable to kind of move your head up and down instead of having to like turn. But I also just think the turning aspect is cool, especially if you ever do like CQB stuff. You can kind of like clear and then turn, and you can also have your irons zeroed on like different settings, which is pretty cool. But yeah, football. Let's go pack. I'm actually super excited because we play the Bears this weekend, and I'm so ready. I think we're gonna absolutely crush them. Um, when we shoot AR, we have to shoot a can that they throw up in the sky. Shit is hard, but I still accomplished it. Them and score 170 out of 190. What the hell? Okay. Yo, where do you are you a corrections officer in freaking Montana? You guys are shooting cans? That's actually so cool. Very practical, actually, but that's so random. That actually made me laugh. That's actually so funny. Yo, that actually just that like genuinely just made me laugh. Louisiana. Okay, that makes sense. That's so like interesting. That's so cool though. So like legitimately, like I'm assuming you shoot like paper targets and then they're like, all right, ready. But that's not easy. Being able to shoot like a moving target like that with an AR, that is a tall task. That is a tall task. Much respect for you. I've never gotten the opportunity to do anything like that with my AR, unfortunately. But um, are you working? You know what I'm about to? Are you working right now? I feel like you're an evening or a night shifter, and you're just like on live trying to pass the time. And if that's the case, it's all good. That's cool. But yeah, I'm kind of sad I don't get to work out tonight. But I do wanna go shoot. Where are you? Where am I? I am in the great South. Yo, bro, see you later. Nice talking to you. Yo, CR7, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for stopping in. Ronaldo is a dog, and I respect the edits. And Xander, thank you for also stopping in. I appreciate you guys. You guys are goaded. I appreciate you for coming in and kind of getting the stream and the chat going. So that's a good time. Oh, you guys are actually friends? Are you guys sitting next to each other? You're just like, yo, I found this guy. Like, or you're both just scrolling, or how do you get the same guy? How did you even manage that? Unless you guys are already sub to me and I didn't even know. I used to be a police officer on the SWAT team. That's dope. SWAT team was like when I was a kid, I was like, bro, I want to be on the SWAT team. But I had to quit because I was putting myself in danger. I got shot twice, but had the vest on. Holy shit, dude! So you just work in the slums? Like, oh my god. Yes, we're on call. What do you mean? Are you guys also like cops? You guys all just know each other? Like, what do you mean you're on call? Actually, I work in Mid I had a feeling. I had a feeling. I'm like, you're a CO and you're just hanging out. I'm like, you're looking for entertainment. I appreciate you for stopping in here. You, Xander, CR7, you guys are goats. Freddy's a goat. It's nice when people come in and they actually like chat and hang out with somebody they don't know. It's a good time. It also makes this way more enjoyable when I get to actually like hang out and chat with people. So I got to find a way to like, I want people to ask more like fitness related questions. That's a good time. That's literally my bread and butter. Like, I don't know if I don't know if Super is still here, but that's my boy. He knows I'm like an encyclopedia when it comes to like exercise and shit. Most people don't ever see a woman as a SWAT officer. Bro, that's badass on its own. I mean, one thing I will say is, so I was a Marine, and I've met some badass female Marines. My cousin's a Marine. That's a woman, and she's a super badass. So I believe it. But getting shot twice is insane. But they said they're on call. I'm like, what are they doing? I'm just hanging out with all the night shift cops tonight. That's dope. I might have to go to the range now. Shit. appease the popos. You're the go, Freddie. Yeah, it's so random. I'm like, how is it that you guys just all know each other? But I'm also like, how did they, if they're friends IRL, how did they both end up here? I'm just on both of their feeds. I wonder if it pushes my feed based off of my niche. Like if YouTube's algorithm will push you to me because it knows that I do like fitness and stuff like that. It's pretty interesting. Are certified? Am I certified? What? Like trainer? Used to be, not anymore. I used to. So my lore is, so I joined the military at 17. I fell in love with fitness and firearms essentially, which is eventually something that I'm gonna go towards. Faith, fitness, and firearms. That's my motto. Um, but I became a personal trainer, a certified trainer at like 19 just to make extra cash. And then I just literally learned everything. I learned everything off the internet, YouTube. I analyzed everything. I studied. I read a ton of articles, and I just practical application. My buddy Super that was in here earlier, he used to be heavier, and I put him onto the gym, and now he's a dog. Watch a lot of fitness videos. That is interesting because I don't really make. I'm starting to work on fitness videos again. Mostly my lives have been fitness related. I usually train, but I honestly find that like being able to hang out and just chat is definitely more like it's more engaging for people because I'll have people come in and chill, and then as soon as I start working out, everybody leaves. It's kind of sad. But I am working on the fitness vlog, so if you do sub and have notifications on, one, don't get annoyed because my I post like a ton of shorts. Um, but yeah, I'm trying to start the fitness vlogs back up and instructional videos and stuff. So I appreciate you for stopping in. But yeah, that's my lore. I just literally all self-taught. So I know most things. I'm not like Dr. Mike Israetel where I can explain the science behind most things. But one thing I could definitely tell you is I know what works. I know how to get results. And to me, it's all free game. I'm not I don't think it's fitness influencers are weird to me because I don't think it should be glorified. Like fitness should be the standard. Like everybody should work out. I don't think we should glorify somebody for like being good at exercise. I've always thought that's really odd, to be honest with you. Like I think it's cool, but I don't know. That's always been that's always been a weird topic to me that we're like, wow, like this person's good at working out. Like I'm like, okay, that's I don't hate on them, but I don't know. I just think it's a very interesting industry to say the least. It's amazing to hear that people are actually doing something with their lives because most people just sit down there as 24/7. But 17 million is so amazing. Yeah, I mean, I'd only joined at 17 because I didn't know what else I wanted to do. I used to go to school and like literally just I pretty much in high school like just did nothing. I just wanted to go to school to hang out with my friends. I joined the military because I thought it would bring me some form of like discipline and help me kind of grow in my life. Um, but yeah, it's led me to where I am now. I'm very grateful. My boy Gravy, they're gonna match me. Let's see. Oh my gosh, my boy Gravy. Listen, we can't talk about the military in front of Gravy. He's gonna get mad at me. What's up, bro? I'm actually happy to see you back, man. But yeah, so I love you too, man. We've earned the mutual respect. We need to shake hands one day. But no, we were talking about my fitness background and stuff like that, so it kind of always comes up. I'm a real one. Thank you, bro. I genuinely try to be, man. I genuinely do. I think some of these fitness influencers would be better off as OF models. I mean, to be honest with you, bro, some fitness influencers are just OnlyFans models that keep their clothes on, kinda. Like, because some of their pictures are insane. They just don't get paid for them on the side. Where am I from? Originally, I'm from New Jersey, and now I'm in Florida. If I pop up in Nashville, hit you up. I got you, bro. Don't do it, Patrick Bateman. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my God, he did it. Bro, you're sick. Why though? But why though? Um, bro, Nashville's actually like heavy on my bucket list. I've been wanting to go. I got you. I think they're like high key adding in a DM feature. I've been wanting to go out there and wear a cowboy hat and shit. Had to be said. Freedom of speech, brother. You can say whatever the fuck you want. Graduated high school at 16, started police academy at 17. Damn, you're a beast. And police officer at 18. Damn. Like 20. Damn. You became a corrections officer at 20? Yo, that's motivating as hell. I forget that you can start young in a lot of the South. Like I originally, so my one of my life goals was to become a cop. So to go back to Gravy's question. So I grew up in New Jersey. I moved down to the South. I live in Florida now. And there it was like so much harder to become a cop. And I was just like, this is really like it was kind of like a deterrent for me. Like I didn't want to do it because I was like, why do I need a degree to like, you know? And then I didn't know that like places like here, you could become a cop at 18. I would have probably I probably would be a cop if I grew up down here. Like, but that wasn't unfortunately it wasn't in my cards. Yo, Andrew, what's up, brother? Yo, you're actually early this time. Only 30 minutes in. I caught that. It's a little misspelling, all good. I feel like I should do. What should I do? So before I'm gonna try to beat you to it. With my skill set, I didn't join then. I actually one of my goals is I'm working on becoming a firearms instructor. And I want to get good enough to where I can like teach and work with like, first responders, police officers and stuff on like just the basic like tactics and weapons training that I have. I'm a decent shot. I've definitely gotten, I've knocked the dust off. So I want to be able to help people improve their shooting skills and all that good stuff. You'd pay for that? Nice. That's the goal. I'll teach you for free. You can be my first client. Beat me to it. Yeah, it's so essentially a business model that I'm trying to develop is like a all-in-one self-defense like combat solution, right? I might have to partner up with my boy Gravy, but as far as self-defense, I would like to partner with somebody that knows how to teach like combatives or like basically like martial arts. Have somebody handle that side and I can do like basically like the strength and conditioning and shooting and then have somebody else do like self-defense and then create like an all-in-one solution and kind of like create like a club around it. So it's pretty much just a group of dudes. Like we'd almost be like our own like militia, like dudes that can shoot, dudes that can like fight, defend themselves, like and are super fit. I think that'd be sick. But these are all big picture goals. We gotta start small now. We gotta build up the community, and then eventually that stuff I want to do. Like one of my big goals on YouTube is when I grow, I want to do giveaways and stuff, and I want to like be able to fly out people that like are in the community and do stuff like that with them. Teach people how to shoot, you know, bring people to the faith, all that good stuff. I gotta honor my Lord and Savior while I'm on here as well, you know? I know that's a touchy subject for some people, but I can't not talk about it, you know? Trying to I'm trying to get back into that lifestyle, you know? That's what I love. The Lord has been there for me, so the least I can do is glorify him and talk positive. CT self defense, train people how to shoot pistol, AR, and a pepper ball gun. That's sick. Pepper ball gun is fun as hell to use. Is it just like a paintball gun, but it shoots like pepper pellets? But that's dope. So you're like an instructor, like in the correctional facility. You gotta go. You have to charge your phone. All right, Freddie. Listen, this is why you know next time you need to be more responsible. Charge your damn phone ahead of time. You know I'm live almost every day after like 8:30. Come on now. That's sick. That's awesome. I mean, you seem like somebody that's a very highly motivated individual. They pay good as hell. I would hope so. Shit. Like, you've earned that. You started really early and you put your time in and now you instruct. So you should get paid. You should get compensated handsomely for that. That should just be a part of that should be mandatory. Damn, you guys are making this fun. I love this. Change my profile pic for you based on your profile pic. Bro, you're sick. Can I click on it here? Let me see. Hold on. I gotta see this shit. Hold on. Can I see it? I gotta look at it later. I can't see it. Let me see if I can pull it up on my computer. Hold on. This is funny. Bruh. Yo, you're actually funny for that. You just listen, brother. It's all good. That's actually hilarious. Also, are these your shorts? You're strong as hell, dude. What the fuck? Oh my god. Um, my dad was a correctional officer for 23 years, and I went to police officer and passed away on a call. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Wow. I'm sorry. My condolences. But I'm glad that you're honoring his name the best way that you can. And it sounds like you're crushing it. So I know he's proud of you. Uh Gravy. Yeah, bro. I saw 95s on incline for 20 reps. You're a fucking dog. The hell? What's my favorite ice cream flavor? Honestly, I'm pretty basic. Probably chocolate. If I can choose, probably chocolate with like Oreos and shit. That's pretty badass. That's pretty badass. Nothing like all these influencers, bro. Don't believe it. Listen, the truth is most of those guys only go, they only record their best moments, man. Most of them really aren't that. They really ain't shit. Like, they really ain't shit. Thank you. That's why I had to quit the police force. I mean, yeah, it sounds to me like you chose the better route, and I'm genuinely happy to hear that because sometimes those decisions are not easy to make, and you did it. Talk about normal strength standards. I mean, bro, I would consider 95s for 20 pretty above average strength, brother. Like I tell people like I could bench 225, and they're like, whoa, like normal strength standards are a lot lower than you would think. What made me want to get into fitness? Honestly, the thing that got me into fitness was so I mean, I was heavy growing up and I didn't want to be that way anymore. And then going into the military, I had to get fit. And then truthfully, in the process of getting fit, and once I got fit, I realized like, wow, when you're actually fit, this is so much better. And then I just figured out like, so I don't know if you could tell, I have like crazy ADHD. So I look into most things and I'm like, okay, how can I max this out? So pretty much what I did was I was like, I enjoy this. This is fun. How do I max this out? And I started learning and getting better. And then from there, I was just like, I just fell in love with it. And now I realize I just can't live without it. I think I just fell in love with it on the way. That's a good platform to speak on normal gym standards. So, Gravy, that's a great idea, which is why a lot of my new fitness content is going to be very like casual, nothing like I'm just gonna talk about the workouts that I do and just vibe, like in the gym vlogs. But a lot of my gym related content is gonna be geared towards like beginners and how to start and get them like going. What's your opinion on Beretta branded handguns? So we shot the Beretta M9 in the service when I was in. I know they shoot Glocks now. Good quality. They last really well, or they last really long. They hold up. Great brand. I just am personally not a fan. Had buddies come back from Iraq and Afghanistan and couldn't borrow a retro 155 even though they were legit badasses. Bro, I'm telling you, like, it's weird because eventually you hit a point where like being strong weight wise doesn't necessarily like matter as much anymore. Because I'll be honest with you, especially recently, like now I work out maybe like every other day, and I'm definitely not as strong as I used to be. But I still like if I work out with people, I could still outwork them, and I have skills now. Like my calisthenics are a lot better. Like being weight strong is not always practical, as you know, because you did MMA. Like sometimes like guys can't lift a lot, but they're just strong as shit and they have great cardio. That just makes you more lethal. Do you have any social media you could follow me on? So if you go to my channel, like my profile, you should be able to find my Instagram there if you want to follow me on there. I honestly don't post a ton on there, but if you want to follow on there too, I would appreciate it. Eventually um the goal is to eventually grow that too, but I'm more focused on this. Instagram I like to keep as like my own personal like thing. I don't really like to cross everything over. I want that to be more of like an inside of my personal life. Would I ever consider steroids? If so, why or why not? I wouldn't. The reason why is because I feel like I don't need them. I think later down the road, when I get a little bit older, I will probably maybe take like testosterone just for health benefits. Um, I've just never felt like I needed them. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I just felt like I never needed them. I'm happy with where I'm at. I don't need to look better. I don't need to be stronger. I don't need to be bigger. So I don't think there's really a point. I think I'm content with where I am. Truthfully, I just try to stay in shape. It's like personal stuff that no, like it's public. Like I want it to be like if people from YouTube follow me on there, it's more so like I just post like I repost memes and stuff like that and stories of my life. I don't really post like content on there. Yeah, for him, don't give it a follow. It's chill. Like eventually I may I'm definitely not 6'4". I will probably eventually start posting like clips on there, but I want to keep everything pretty streamlined. Like I want my Instagram to be like a platform where people come there and we can interact on like a like you see the inside of my life and it's not just all content driven. Like I want that to be like you follow me, like you feel like you actually know me. My whole thing is community and that's I'm trying to build like a legit community and I feel like you have to use the platforms for different reasons. I'm about 5'11", thanks Andrew. I'm 5'10" and 3/4 without shoes. Most people when they meet me, they usually think I'm like 6 foot or a little bit taller. But I'm like 5'11". I'm about 5'11". So pretty calm. But yeah. But yeah, that's kind of like my goal for Instagram. I may eventually start posting stuff on there, but I don't know. 6 foot in Crocs, pretty much. I just don't really want like all of my platforms to just be like spammed with like actual content. I want people to be able to like actually like hang out or like see like, oh, I'm just a normal guy, like, as I am. I am a normal guy. With my ethnicity, a lot of people think I'm mixed. A lot of people think I'm half black, half white. I'm actually Spanish. I'm Dominican and Puerto Rican. I just don't speak Spanish. And my hair doesn't necessarily support the claim. And after a long day, my hair just looks nappy as shit. So that's the life we live. But also, I just realized Josie said you're 5'9", bro. You're just a holy shit. Josie's a warrior. 5'9", teaching people how to shoot. Absolute savage. He's a normal guy. He paces around the room like the rest of us, bro. It's just my ADHD. It's just my ADHD, bro. I'm literally like, I just constantly am like, I'm also heavily caffeinated most of the time, so I just have a lot of energy, which is probably why I haven't stopped talking in the last 40 minutes. My ethnicity, I'm Dominican and Puerto Rican. A lot of people think I'm half black, half white, but I am Spanish, Dominican, and Puerto Rican. I have a Discord and I joined this fitness server and OMG, they be going crazy in there. So no, I could not get annoyed by the shorts you post. That's what I mean. The thing is, like, I post a lot of shorts on my YouTube. Eventually, I may like focus on like putting content on TikTok and stuff. I just want to have one platform where people like follow me and it's just like normal shit. Like if I'm traveling or if I'm doing like normal stuff, like I want to have one platform where it's just normal. I don't want everything to be content saturated. Even though posting on Instagram would definitely help, I just think that like I want one platform where people can interact with me on a very normal level. You assume the latter? Most people do. Most people think I'm black and white when they meet me. I look less Spanish over time. You're Dominican, Puerto Rican, black and white. That's why you're a badass. Well, you and I are the same. That's why. That's why you're badass. Um, does it take a lot of courage to do this? Or is it very natural? So what I will say is this: this is a skill that I've had to work on for a very long time. I'm very open to putting myself out there. When I was like 21, 22, I used to stream on Twitch and tried to make YouTube videos then. I tried doing like fitness content on Instagram for a while and I just got reps in learning how to be on camera and stuff like that. Um, am very talkative now and I'm very social because of the position that I'm in for work. I've had to really work on those skills and having them like projecting them outward in a more presentable and clear communication type of way. So I have the necessary experience and I also used to help other people with their businesses. So I learned how to like kind of coach people on camera. The only time I would say it truly takes courage is when I'm around people, but it's something that I've learned to overcome because I understand it's a necessary step for growth. So like a lot of the times in here, I tend to be by myself. So I tighten up a little bit when other people are around, but I've kind of gotten used to it. So I would say in some aspects, it definitely does take a lot of courage. Putting yourself out there in general is going to take courage, but when you think about it as like there is no other option, you just think about the task at hand. How old am I? I am monk status. I'm 29. I feel like an unk. I feel like an unk. I actually am an uncle, IRL. So technically that counts. Yeah, Andrew's funny. And so Andrew's one of my buddies in real life. He's a solid guy. He just started his YouTube channel. Shout out Andrew Has Thoughts. If you guys are into Pokemon and anything else fun, I don't really know what else. I think right now that's mostly it. But he's my source of anything that is Pokemon related. I'm like 2 years old. Did you not know how old I was? Do you do well in social environment? Because I thrive in social environments like bars, but I struggle to do this. So to be honest with you, when I'm like out, I tend to just keep to myself. If I can fade unless I'm comfortable. Um, but for me, this is kind of like to me, I don't really think about it. Like I understand because I've done it, I've gotten enough repetition. Like I'm talking to people. It's not just me looking at my phone, you know? So like out now, I'm way more social than I used to be. I've had to hone those skills because I work in sales, but like I'm very intentional about how I apply myself and how I work on my skills. For example, every morning when I go out, I tell myself I have to say good morning to every person I see because it kind of like those things break you out of your shell. Or like when I would go out, instead of being quiet, I would tell myself, like, okay, I need to like compliment at least like five people's outfits. It doesn't matter if it's a guy or a girl, bartender, anybody. And if I go out to eat, ask my waiter or waitress what their name is, how they're doing. Like I'm very intentional about how I am when I'm social. So that's a skill that I have obtained. And I think it helps me do this better, which is why I seem so comfortable on camera. And even like in my actual videos, if you watch them, you can see the progression from my first video to now. It feels so much more natural, but it's literally just time and repetition. But like I could go up to a random person and have a conversation. Like I am very chatty, but I'm also a very good, I know how to like pause and be a very good listener as well. So a lot of people thought he was a flirt at first, but he's just a good guy. That is very, very accurate. I get that so much, and that is the that is the downfall of being super nice. Like a lot of women tend to think that I'm flirty because I'm genuinely just very nice. When they don't understand that if I was actually into I'm the type of person I'm very straightforward when it comes to women. If I was interested, I would tell you. So like I have a lot of women that are friends because of that. Because I know how to just talk to them and be normal with them. But a lot of women think I'm coming on to them. Kind of sucks, but it just is what it is. Like I know how to be nice to women and talk to them like they're normal people. Very smart, competent men as well. I'm a big guy, so I think it comes off a certain way. Mm, people are going to be naturally probably more intimidated by you because you're a bigger guy. But yeah, I think not everybody should be complimented. You know, everybody like, dude, especially guys. Like a lot of guys don't really hear nice things said to them a lot. So I feel like when they hear it, they're like, "Damn, that's sick." So I was looking at your shorts, nice ass guns. Thank you. The collection is gonna get better. My AR is like my prized possession. I've kind of kitted that thing out, and I freaking love it, dude. My pistols are pretty basic, no red dots or anything. I just use iron sights. I said, be telling these hoes, you are gay, sure. You shouldn't be telling these hoes anything. But yeah, it kind of stinks. Sometimes being a nice guy, I have decided that I'm not going to change myself for anybody. So if I keep running into problems because people think I'm a flirt, even though I'm just genuinely trying to be kind, that's not my problem. I feel like as long as I'm doing my part, it's all that matters. Andrew is gonna get himself in trouble. His fiance is gonna whoop him. But yeah, I don't know. It's interesting because I don't necessarily struggle in that in the women department, but unfortunately, I tend to, I guess, give off the idea. You always do, as you deserve to get in trouble. Look at what you're doing right now. You're walking a fine line, brother. You're walking a super fine line. But yeah, gravy. This is all about repetition. Truthfully, that's the name of the game. But yeah, I just am unforgivably myself. I guess to say the least. I will be me through and through as long as it is positive and benefits other people. So I will always do my best, at least, to be as authentic as possible. What's with the beats? My AirPods are genuinely just at home. These I usually carry these because the battery life is better, and I don't like the fact that I constantly have to adjust my AirPods. So I bought these, and then ever since I bought these, I don't ever really bring my Beats anywhere. Or I'm sorry, my AirPods anywhere anymore. I probably should though. Kind of miss them. I use them sometimes at home, but the quality on these is better. But I have this in because I was supposed to be editing, and then the chat started lighting up, which I appreciate everybody that's been in here, and I appreciate you guys because you guys are awesome. Um, but yeah, I'm just listening to music, just hanging out. I'm supposed to be editing, so tomorrow I'm probably gonna edit a shit. Actually, I don't work tomorrow, so I'm gonna be up tonight for a while. I'll hang out. Work is so damn boring. I mean, everybody's sleeping. You're just sitting there. That's like when I am at work and nobody comes into our store. I just want to cry. That shit sucks. You know me both, Chief. Yeah. Oh man, I can't wait. I've worked 6 days in a row and I'm so excited to just have tomorrow off. Oh, we're gonna be putting the work in, Andrew. I got like 4 videos to edit. I got like 4 videos to edit. In this notebook, I'm supposed to be content planning. How's everybody's day? Um, my day has actually been fantastic. We made a good bit of sales today at the store, and we were a little bit behind, so that kind of helped. And now I'm here. So I get anxiety when I can't do this. I'm always trying to find a way to do something to post or be on live or something. You owe the city $600. Taxes did. Yo, I just want to know, like, yo, listen. What cracks me up is the fact that like this happens every day. You get random people come into come into the chat and they say like the craziest shit and then they just leave. It's so funny. But I welcome that. I think it's one, it's entertaining, two, it's funny, and three, freedom of speech. Like I wish people would come in here and just say the craziest shit. I want my chat to look like to look like an Instagram comment section. So I could just get a good chuckle every day. That shit's funny. It caught me off guard. It catches me off guard every time. The two things that I can always guarantee, actually three things I can always guarantee every time I hit go live. Somebody's gonna comment on my hairline and then be like, "I'm just kidding, you're handsome," and then I always say thank you. Somebody is always gonna say some super out of pocket shit, and then somebody's always gonna try to hit on me, and it's usually a dude. Those are the three things that happen every time I go live, and I think it's always hilarious. Not the forehead, just the hairline. Hairline, forehead, same shit. They bring it up. Yes. There's always a dude that'll say they'll try to be like, "Yo," they say some crazy shit, and then I'm always like, "Bro, what's good with you?" Like, and then I laugh, and they're like, "Wow, you're actually a chill dude." I'm like, "You can say whatever you want, man." CJ, oh, my boy, CJ from Grove Street, home. At least it was till I fucked everything up. Yo, you talking about damn what that's from GTA San Andreas. I'm an OG, bro. Yo, that game was fun as shit. Answer the streets in the game. Hey, whoa. I actually do have a friend in San Diego that's gay. Super nice guy. Yeah, I'm on the fuck out of that game. For you still play? That's actually dope. So I'll drop some lore on you. When I was a kid, my brother, I used to watch him play as he was actually so good at the game. And he'd be like, yo, he'd be like, yo, I need you to tell me like if I need health or ammo. So I would watch his health and ammo, I'd say health, and he would put in the cheat. And I would basically be like his spotter. And I would help him like win gang like turf wars and shit. Well, yeah, I know. Andrew's over here. He's over here trying to plot against me. Over 20 years. Damn, I mean that game's classic. It's fire. I'm playing GTA 6 in a year, bro. I don't even have a console. I'm still waiting on you to give me the Nintendo Switch if you can. San Andreas much better. So I got the most memories, bro. Yo, San Andreas is honestly a goaded game. I think that game goes overlooked on the all-time list. That's one of my favorite games ever. Like actually, that game was so much fun. Mod the Switch. Well, I need you to tell Andrew because Andrew said he would hook me up. He said he was gonna format it. I don't even think he knows where it is. Yeah, I think it's in my opinion, I think it's like the best GTA game ever. I didn't like 4 was all right. 5 has been cool, but San Andreas is the shit. You learn quickly about that shit. Thank you for telling me. Battlefield and Call of Duty is my top two favorites. So I'm definitely more of a Call of Duty guy than a Battlefield guy. But Call of Duty was my game. I used to I used to play like shoot like heavy competitively in Call of Duty. I was really good. I just don't have a console, so I don't play anymore. But I used to play like every time I play ranked, I'd usually hit like the highest rank. Or like what was the last game I played? In Black Ops 6? I pretty much solo queued my way to Diamond. And that game was hard as shit because people are getting so much better. Gotta play new Battlefield. I watch though, so I'm still a consumer. Also, you're not interested in my then can you do me that solid and just find it? I'm trying to play Mario Kart on live, bro. The new Battlefield though does look nice. I just like the way the gunplay is and everything looks good. It looks good. Like the movement looks good. Like the guns look good. Like everything in that game honestly looks good. But Andrew, I need a bro. I'm trying to play Mario Kart on live, bro, or like Super Smash Bros on live. That shit would be a vibe. That would actually be so much fun. Playing Mario Kart on live. Do like picture in picture. It's just me, and then it's just Mario Kart. He's all ready to go. I mean, what time do you get off? Hopefully not too late. I don't know if you're Central Time or East Time, but it's already getting kind of late. We're getting up there in time. You don't want that smoke, to be honest. In what game, bro? You gotta understand. I used to be a game. I used to be a gamer, but I can knock the dust off at any time. 3 a.m. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That's a little bit of a late night. I'm nice at Mario Kart. Don't fuck with me, bro. 908. Oh, damn. So you're like, do you guys work 12-hour shifts? I mean, at least you could be on YouTube and shit while you're on there. I'm dirty at Mario Kart, but I would totally play that on live. You know what we got to do? We got to link, and then we got to do a mukbang at food. Like we got to get food and then just play Mario Kart on live. That shit would be so dope. Or just make a vlog out of it. I would absolutely dust you. Okay, 12-hour shifts. Damn, 4 10-hour days. Honestly, bro, 4 10-hour days is kind of cool. It depends on how it's spread out. But I feel like 12s. I know Josie's sitting there working that OT. I know you've already worked like 40 hours this week. Josie's just tired. She wants to go to bed. Yeah, bro, 12 hours. Yep. That's the typical CO life. You get that 20 hours of OT, you enjoy your 2 days off, you run all your errands and shit. At least you get good checks. Can't complain. Can't complain when the I bet you're happy when the check hits the account though. That's the best shit. It's when the money hits the account. It's like, yeah, I made it. Damn, do I want to go shoot that? But that's a tough life. 512s. I mean, at least you're getting paid. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Listen, it's like, holy shit, this sucks. And then you see the direct deposit and you're like, fuck yeah, I'm buying new shoes. Yeah. Who's my Mario Kart main? So it depends on the game. In the newer Mario Karts, I usually just use Shy Guy. In the old Mario Karts, like when I used to grind Mario Kart Double Dash, I used to use I used to use Toad or Yoshi. I'm a heavy Yoshi guy. Everything is so expensive nowadays. Yes, it is, which is why we got to work that OT. Unfortunately, I don't get approved for OT. So for me, it's doing this and trying to build wealth through another stream and trying to like run like a business, which is why I'm trying to get my firearms instructor's license. I should start personal training on the side because I have the capacity and the bandwidth to do it. I just been slacking, but I definitely need a second stream of income for sure. That's like a non-negotiable. I just haven't been doing it. You have 54 lives. You should go live, but never had time. Yo, low key, lives from inside. Lives from the inside. So what I will say, Josie, is I started going live. Lives are hit or miss. Lives are really just about consistency. It's hard to like keep people super entertained, but obviously the more you do it, like anything, right? Eventually you'll get more people and more traction and more views and stuff. But it definitely helps. It gives you exposure. Every so often you get people. Like sometimes you'll get like one or two subs here or there. Like you'll be like, oh wow, that's pretty cool. Like yesterday I streamed for 3 hours, I got one sub. But it just drives people to your channel and it can get people to watch your videos, which is cool. So that's kind of, that's kind of a benefit. But I think anything that you can do to push the needle forward is a good thing. What I need to do actually, I need to do this. I don't know what my like. I'll do this in like. I need to figure out. I need to go back to my channel and like change like my intro video, like what people see when they first see my channel and stuff. I don't remember. Let me see. I forget what it is. Like, what's my? Oh my god, forget it. I don't know how to do that. Honestly, if you could go anywhere like travel wise, wherever you go, Japan. Japan is dope. Japan is super high on my list. If I'm being honest, Japan is probably like top three for me. I'm not sure actually. Wish I could just come out here and teach you about guns. It goes against my job rules. I mean, you can't even really. How you doing? Um, I feel like you can't even really do that. Like, not like in general, but I just came out of a random door. You can't even. It sucks. You can't really even talk about guns on YouTube unless you post the videos. Like, so I've gotten my live taken down twice because I've so I can like you can't show anything gun related on YouTube live, which sucks. So when I go to the range, I pretty much just show me, or I go really far back so you can't see anything that's happening. You just kind of get like an overview, but I don't like it because then I can't interact with the chat. It's more so just like the viewer experience. But now I just show me while I shoot and then I just talk. Yeah, so there's a door I never even know that people could go through there, and somebody literally just walked through, and I was like, "What the hell?" That was the randomest shit ever. I've never seen that in my life. That was actually very concerning. I was like, What the fuck?" That was so random. Oh man. Yeah, it was the randomest shit ever. I need to I kind of need to content plan. I already know what I need to do, but I just need to write it out so that it sticks in my mind. Do I like energy drinks? I do. I'm a big coffee guy, but I'm a big coffee guy, but I do like energy. I'll drink a Celsius or like a Monster here and there. I'm assuming that's all. I'm assuming you're pounding those. I'm assuming you're just pounding energy drinks at work, trying to stay awake. My insurance says, "Don't talk to me, I scream." I don't know if that's accurate though. And this is a Love Sack pen. This is also a Love Sack notebook. I got the swag. Your fourth energy drink. If it makes you feel better, I had two energy drinks today and an Americano just now. Yo, facts. She's definitely an Alani girl. I can feel the vibes. Manager for a swag bag. Yes, saw. This is where I'm supposed to be creating my content plan. I kind of already know what I want to do though. It's more so just writing out like practical video ideas. I need to actually write down what I'm going to be filming and like actually plan out like, okay, I'm going to film this video, this video, this video, etc. There's not really anything like there's no specific order or anything like that. Oh, Jean, that would actually be cool. I feel like he would just take my camera and just start running around. He would take over the whole shit. ZOA. Isn't that the Rocks brand? I feel like I've tried that before and like it was like really like had a very chalky texture and I was not a fan. Yeah, I don't know. Like I drank the ZOA and I was like, ooh. It's like brother, ooh. I don't know. It just like it literally just had like a weird aftertaste. White peach is your favorite, unless they change like the formula. I wonder if my beer is still in here. It is not still in there. Somebody drank my Michelob. That's actually insane. You used to stock it and it never sold. I mean, I could understand why. I'm about to go take a look and see if anybody's in the range. Make Ultra? Yes, sir. That is my drink of choice because it's a light beer. Bud? No, definitely not. It's got to be either Michelob or it's got to be either Michelob or like Corona. I'm not even much of like a beer guy, to be honest. Anyway, let's see. Hold on. Yeah, there's still a few people in the range. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer and then head in there later. There's like three or four guys in there. I think they're doing like I think one of them is instructing. Henny and Crown. Josie got expensive taste. Facts. Just a dark liquor kind of girl. I respect it though. You gotta do what you gotta do, you know? Oh, am I back? I think so. Yeah, I'm back. Sorry. I buffered for a second. The Tito's and cranberry vodka, dude. What are you, a college girl? No, I'm kidding. I used to drink cranberry vodka. It's okay. Usually, if I drink usually if I drink like hard liquor, I'll do like tequila and pineapple juice. Usually like Casamigos or Don Julio. I think I might have expensive taste. Thank goodness you brought your charger. Your phone's on 7%. Has goaded. I have like a charging block that's long as shit. Used to chug four locos. Oh my god, dude. So you should just be an alcoholic. I'm not gonna lie. Chugging four locos is absurd. That's actually insane. Actually, dude, I recorded this video so long ago. I need to. I don't even know what's on here. Give me that. Angel's Envy. What is that? That sounds like some fancy shit I've never heard of before. You about to put me onto something new? It's also crazy how like, dude, the lives are always crazy with swarmed with people when it first starts, the first half hour, and then the shit just goes. I don't know if it's because I'm a late night type of streamer. 850 for a bottle? Jesus. Josie does have expensive taste. Holy shit. That's actually crazy. Holy shit. That's a lot of bread. I wonder if streaming late night makes a difference. Hmm. I wonder what would happen if I streamed during the day. Tequila Rose? Is it Rose or Tequila Rose? I could look it up. I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm not gonna lie, I never heard of that before. Every family party, I'm bringing a bottle of that. Yo, so you're just like the goat. So they look at you to bring the vibes. I got it. I'm starting to figure out what type of person you are. That's lit. Yeah, that's wild. That's super vibey though. That's nuts. Yo, $850 bottle is crazy. Joe, my birthday's 21st. Just saying, yo, Joe's Andrew could send you his PO box. Send him a bottle. You want some alcohol? Bro? Yo, you're at work. You need to lock in. Yo, don't drink. No drinking. You're on the job. Yo, that's actually helpful. Yo, you need to lock in. Where y'all at? We're actually both in Florida. Andrew's my buddy at Ira. Ain't shit to do. You about to get drunk on the job? You about to have a sergeant walk in and be like, "What's your report?" And you're gonna be like, "Sergeant, we lit." I got 49 minutes of y'all have stayed away. Yep. Yes, ma'am. Uh, are we one state away? I think we might be like one in like a sliver. I feel like it's just us and we got Alabama, like a little bit of it, and then I think Louisiana is right there. We not too far. One of my buddies actually lives in Shreveport. He's lived in Shreveport for like 4 or 5 years. Ready to leave Florida if you can. Florida's wild. Nah, what? That's actually wild. Yeah, my buddy was stationed there. He lived there because of the Air Force. Expensive as fuck. Andrew, you realize most places are expensive, bro. Florida's up there. Unless you want to live in the fucking Midwest, have fun. That's actually crazy though. Hey, my buddy was there in the Air Force. Yeah, bro, it doesn't matter. Where do you want to go? Like most places outside of like the Midwest are freaking expensive, man. Lots of land. I mean, listen, the Midwest is dope, but you're not gonna find weather better than this. 2 words, family. Like Vin Diesel said, it's, it's about family. And I want to live in Shreveport. We're gonna work in a correctional facility. That's dope. Yo, but Shreveport is low key like weird. So I went there once to visit, and Shreveport is like that shit's like you're like, wow, this is really nice. And then you're like, yo, what the fuck? Where am I at right now? Like Shreveport is a wild time. Shreveport is a wild time. I was like, yo, I get me out of here, bro. This shit is crazy. That's crazy. I wonder how far away like that is from like where my boy lives at. Darius, what's up, Darius? You've been in here before. I remember. I recognize your name. I recognize you. Live in Shreveport, but work in Baton Rouge. So yeah, I drive 3 to 4 hours. And what the fuck? Yo, shit. If they're not paying you like $200 an hour, holy shit, that's wild. The 3 to 4 hours? That's actually absurd. Holy shit. How you guys doing? Oh, they left. Damn. Is that before overtime or what? Holy shit. If that's before overtime, your checks are fat. I drive 3 hours for that. Jeez Louise. Yo, Andrew just had the fastest switch up in the history of life. Yo, are they hiring? What the fuck? Yo, $58 an hour before overtime is insane. But keep in mind, she has a higher position, Andrew. You gotta be mindful of that. She's like an instructor and stuff. Yo, that's actually insane. Oh my god, then your checks must be fat. Now I know why Josie's buying $900 bottles at the family functions. But he said I'm coachable, yo, I'm dead. Yo, that's actually hilarious. Yo, that's nuts, bro. That shit just blew my mind. They're hiring for a lieutenant. I mean, Andrew, do you think you could be a lieutenant? I believe in you, bro. Yo, imagine Andrew just becomes your lieutenant. All you need is the hat and like the 20 years of service that it requires to be a lieutenant, but that's not important. Yeah. But he said all I need is the hat. Yo, listen, Andrew's about to be your new lieutenant, Josie. You're about attention on deck. Holy shit, that's funny. I actually started editing. I started working 20 years or something, 2 days of YouTube tutorials. I mean, probably. You just need to know how to zone everybody and get and make sure that they report all this stuff. You over there? So you had to listen to me. Yeah, dude, that's actually crazy. Yo, Andrew's about to be the new LT. That's actually fucking. I'm still like, holy shit. $57 an hour plus OT. I'm about to pocket check you. I know how much money you make now. You get time and a half. You probably get some double time in there. Maybe I don't even know. I just know you're catching a bag. Good for you, Josie. I'm proud of you. Good on you for chasing that bag. Yeah, your money. Man, I can't wait till I get my Oakleys, man. Let's see. When someone needs me, I come in. So I have a bunch of PTO and overtime. Good for you, Josie. I'm proud of you. In this economy, I want to be like you when I grow up. What color do you get the medicine? So I got the Oakley ones because they shoot a higher resolution. I got them in all black with the transition lenses. So the lenses are clear, so I can shoot indoors with them. But then if I go outside, they so I know, but still, I want to be like you when I grow up. That's actually crazy though. And and you're younger than me. Even more kudos to you. That's fire. You're actually a beast. Yo, Josie might be the goat, high key. You look goofy with the transition lenses, bro. What do you mean, bro? They turn into sunglasses when it's sunny outside. What do you want me to do, bro? I wanted the option. If I want them to be sunglasses, they're sunglasses. The only thing now I'm mad about is the 90% of the time I shoot, I'm probably gonna wear them, and I was like, damn, my other Oakleys are basically freaking useless now. I got a nice ass pair of Oakleys with two separate with blue lenses and with clear lenses. I'm probably barely ever gonna use them though. Get my 30 check. You enjoy doing your rounds, Josie. I'm here for you. LT, did you get that? Salute. Oh my. Andrew, I got some questions for you, but not on the live. I gotta ask you in private. Because you said something earlier that just caught my attention and it made me think. And I was like, hmm, interesting. Very interesting. Never mind, another officer went, hey, there you go. There you go. Now you get to, I mean, honestly, that 30-minute check, that little walk probably would have did you some good. Maybe you should still run around. He would tell you everything. So that's what I understand. Because you said something in regards to me about people thinking I'm a flirt, but I'm just genuinely being a nice guy. Who said what? Where did that come from? That's interesting. And you're kind of the goat. And see, people tell you stuff, and our conversations are always private. I don't share anything that we talk about. That came from some peeps. But who? I don't really even talk to a lot of people like that. So I'm like, interesting. That did not go over my head. I was waiting to ask you that one. Well, yeah, because bro, that involves me. That involves what people say about me behind my back. So I gotta know. Yeah, that's yo, Josie, that's T. I'm like, who said that? Because truthfully, like whoever said that to, if I was actually interested in them, they would already know. That's what I'm saying. People say nothing but good things. If Carolina says not things and good things, she be talking shit about me, low key. Now I want to know who's saying what though. I'm clocking all that. I'm clocking everything. I do kind of have my ear to the ground. Thankfully, I have a little bit of leverage because a lot of people do like me in the business, so they usually will kind of give me an idea and a heads up. I like to think I have a pretty good reputation though. I don't think I've ever done anything bad or overstepped. But Caroline is my girl. I love her. But I'm just curious now. I'm like, yo, who's talking shit? Like, where'd you hear that from? You know? Because I'm like, because I'm nosy and funny. Yo, like high key though, everybody does tell you everything, which is pretty dope actually. You're kind of the guy for that. But also, we work with a bunch of people that talk to each other about everything, so everybody knows everything that everybody knows. It's actually pretty funny. But that's interesting though. I'm paying attention now. I appreciate the heads up. You don't got to say much, but that was a nod. Like, hey, if you should just reel it back. I'm like, all right, cool. Made the right friends at the right time. I kind of did too. I walked into a pretty good situation. Not gonna lie. God, the only thing about my so I'm editing a video of me at the range, and it's kind of annoying because all you hear is gunshots in the background. And I'm like, dude, I need to try to figure out how to make a video where it's not like obnoxiously loud the whole time. Practice too. Yep. Yeah, oh my gosh, yo, see you were doing so good up until now, man. You're motivated, you make a ton of money, you got expensive taste, you got a baby daddy, and he's annoying. Josie, I need you to lock in, girl. But you take that. What are you editing in? You should start recording with two mics, one for ambient and one for vocals. Well, this video is of me shooting outdoors. So it's I mean, it's kind of hard because you're still gonna hear like all the outside noise anyway. So, all right, that's fair. As long as I mean, listen, he gave you a beautiful baby girl. He's the problem. It's not you. I could tell. You tell him I said that. Blend down your ambient, increase your audio, bro. I wish it was as easy as it sounds. It's hard when you're shooting because there's so much like random shit. I'm lagging. No, I actually don't know why. Am I back? This video, I'm definitely gonna have to like. I'm gonna definitely have to rework. I'm gonna have to edit this and then go back and then skim through it again because the audio on this video sucks, dude. They do, but you got to keep in mind like the metas are not for long form videos. They're for short form videos. What I think I need to do is I need to turn down I basically need to increase the sensitivity. So yeah, so basically the DJI mic, what I have to do is I have to like lower the gain so that it doesn't pick up as much background sound. Keep the mic closer to my mouth and just talk louder. That'll actually fix my problem. And I could probably set that up right now because it'll filter out more noise. Right now I have it at 0, so that's kind of the problem. The Metas though do have pretty good noise suppression, and I can't wait to use those, bro. Like I think they get shipped. I have to go pick them up on Friday, and I'm gonna be pumping out short form content like a mofo. Day in the life shit, shooting shit, POV workout stuff, POV cooking. I'm gonna do POV everything. That shit's gonna be dope. I'm actually so excited. You have no idea. Another avenue that we're trying to tap into. But I will fix my DJI mics because that's a good call out. Because I forgot my gain is like it's too high. I might fix that shit right now actually. Because I used to do that at the gym when I would do gym vlogs with my friend. I used to have to turn it down so that it wasn't like I used to have to turn it down so it wasn't like super loud. I'm gonna do it right now because that shit's a pain. Let's see where are my settings at? Settings. Wireless mic. Click the mic. Where is this at? Ah. Oh, see, so I just have to leave it like this. Oh, I just leave it in normal. I forgot because it automatically. I don't know why. So see, that's where I missed. So I forgot. I used to do I stopped shooting. You know why my mics are messed up? Because I stopped shooting in pro. When I used to shoot in pro, it automatically adjusts like the lighting and stuff for me. And it actually has the mic, the transmitter at a -3. So now I can talk into it and it's not going to oversaturate the volume, which will probably help now in my video. So thank you, Andrew, for pointing that out to me. I completely forgot about that. I completely forgot that I changed my settings. My favorite pizza place, bro, I haven't eaten pizza since I moved down here. I actually have no idea, to be honest with you, because I would rather it filter out more of that noise and then me turn it up in post. You're 100% right. Dude, I completely forgot about that. You're actually the GOAT, bro. You might have just fixed my content moving forward. I should do it to my other mic too. Thicker noise cover, yeah. I only have the wind cover. I bought a second one though, so that I can actually double mic people up when I do vlogs and stuff. Or if I want to like say I am just recording and somebody's like, wants to be in something, I can get them in it. Transmit it. Will it do it for both? That's the question. Oh, stereo. So now here's a question for you. I have so I got the two mic minis. Should I put the noise reduction to low or high? Because it says noise reduction. Low. I have it on low. I think that's probably fine. Hello. Oh, this one's connected to my. This one's connected. Wait, I'm freaking messing with the wrong one. This one's connected to my iPhone. I just realized that. Hold on. Shit. Yeah, you couldn't hear me before because I had the freaking I forgot the mic was connected to my phone. Hold on. Whoa, what the heck? Why do I have this shit? Why is this shit in portrait? Right. No. Transmitter two, we'll do -3. We'll do low noise reduction. What the How did I do that? Oh, there we go. All right, that's fixed. All right, thank you, Andrew. I just fixed all of my mic settings just now, and I didn't even think to do that. So thank you. This is why I go live, is because you're the goat, and you're a huge help. Which is awesome because I'm shooting a vlog tomorrow, so I kind of need that. I think it's gonna be like a not a day in the life, but I'm probably gonna do like a shooting video, a lifting video, all that stuff. The only thing I'm really bad at is I tend to not speak very loudly, but thankfully these have good post. Someone has a Pocket Osmo for 450, might cop it. Hey, it's not a bad price. The thing with the minis though is so I don't have the transmitter, which is I should have just bought the full kit at the time. I have just the two individual ones. I have the DJI mic ones, the original ones, the bigger ones. Those I have the transmitter for and everything. I mean, they work perfectly fine. They're just bigger. Um, but my problem is sometimes when I'm around people and I vlog, I talk a little too low. So, but thankfully you can raise the volume pretty good at post. So I'm gonna start doing that. Man, give it a shot, bro. The Osmo is dope, man. But if you're gonna buy this shit, man, make sure you're actually gonna use it. That's all. That would be my only feedback. That would be my main feedback. Make sure you actually use it. All right, the range is pretty quiet now. I may go pop in there and actually get my shooting in. This is what I'm waiting for. I haven't shot in like a week. I'm actually excited. I'm actually excited. Listo like play? I don't think so. Oh, it doesn't play. That's what I figured. So I'm like, do I leave this on or I don't think this actually makes a difference. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave this shit here. Leave my setup here. About to go. About to go get some shots down range. Hopefully I can band off the live. Actually, now I'll pack this up. I'm not. I'm not editing. Clearly, I'm not editing shit, so I'm not gonna leave this all set up here. There's legitimately no point. How much ammo you bought? To dumb. So I've recently they were running a Cyber Monday sale or like a Black Friday Cyber Monday sale at Bass Pro, and I was able to buy 200 rounds of 9 and 200 rounds of hello, welcome back. Hopefully your phone call was productive. I was able to buy 200 rounds of 9 and 200 rounds of AR ammo for like $100 because of the sale, which was like a fire price. So AR ammo was super expensive, so wasn't productive. That's the worst shit. That's such a tough situation to deal with. I give you kudos, man. I grew up without my dad being around, so I can kind of understand. If it's not about money, then there's no phone call made. I mean, yeah. If we ain't talking money, what we talking about? That's unfortunate. It's a shame, but unfortunately, that is the reality we live in. Well, I grew up without my dad. I turned out pretty good. So you'll meet a nice man. It's all about the money. He's a gold digger. I mean, low key though, you're young and you're a ball. You're kind of balling, but you also work hard for your money. So you've earned that right. You know. But yeah, it kind of sucks. I feel like when did men become divas? It's like, yo, go get your own bread, dog. But you are a G. I'm not gonna lie, you're a G. Making as much money as you do. I didn't ask how old you were, but for as young as you are, that's fire. You're crushing it. I know you said I was older than you, so you want to go home soon, girl? Soon. About to get all my shit ready. You're 20. You make that much money at 21. So you're either just the shit, or you were just super motivated and people are lazy, and you just moved up super fast. 'Cause that's freaking. That is elite. Yeah. That's that, like actually like mad respect to you. The fact that you moved up that quick and got those like extra, like you're able to do all those other things and you make all that money, that's sick. Yeah, I feel like in those industries, like being a cop or being in corrections or being in the military, if you're motivated, you move hella fast. Like my cousin, she hit sergeant in the Marine Corps in like 3.5 years, bro. She's a stud, absolute beast. I'm about to put all my shit together now. Calling back, do your thing, girl. I'll be here. Just getting ready to go to the range. Hopefully, we don't get the live taken down. Shit's freaking, my lenses are freaking. Good. How are you, man? How are you guys? Is it popping for 11? It happens. Like randomly on weeknights. It's actually busier during the week than it is on the weekend, which is crazy to think about. It is what it is. I'm just vibing. A lot of people just kind of showing other people around. We get a lot of that here. I look insane for a minute. I got all my gear on, ready to go. I thought the range was kind of empty, but because I didn't hear a shot for a while, but now it's popping again. It's all good. It's funny because like shit, people come in here, they see I'm in here, and then they just leave. I don't know why, but I think it's because they see my tripod out there. Like, yeah, now I'm out. Trying to get some rounds downrange. It's been a bit. I haven't shot literally in like a week. I wish I had my gym clothes, man, because I would shoot now and then I would work out after. I just don't have any. I need to put legs too. Damn, good. I look strong as shit. But damn, look kind of good. Got the big legs. Oh, yes, I got my Thursday boots on with my black tee. Feeling good. There's a few people in here. This shit is actually popping, bro. Sorry, I'm like about to block him. I mean, you're doing too much. Is this like the norm? Unfortunately, he does too much, and it's kind of like a back and forth a little bit. I hope not. That's not the life I want for you. It's a tough life. Yeah, it's annoying. That whole back and forth bullshit, that is not something that I do at all. You want some toxic? Yeah, I don't do that toxic shit. Literally, the second a girl tries to be toxic, I cut it off. Like that. I don't play. That is not a game that I play. Oh, just happy to get some browns down. Took my kid away from 2 months. That's fucked up. That's a lot to do at a young age, dude. You let you grow up quick. Right. Just adds to the level of respect. I would say. Real, that's a lot. Oh, like that. Okay. It's just me, you two. See the fit. You missed it. I showed it earlier. Put down the line. Yeah. My red dot. My red dot. And the black TV. I got my war belt on. I got my boots on. I wore this. I literally wore this to work. I literally just wore this to work. It just so happened that it also it fits the occasion well, which is kind of. I'm mad at myself because I did not have my red dot. It's not good. Stay on. I didn't protect the outfit. Figure out how to do this without getting me shit. I think. This is very much entertainment for you. That's awesome. I would love to show it. But I cannot because YouTube will take me down. They even know I'm here to risk it. It's just me. Go and take it out. I'm focusing on my everyday carry. When standing up against something, you're gonna see going in the back. Yeah, nah, it's just a little kind of here. Kind of. Also try not to talk shit about it. You know, like the TLS, I've definitely seen guys before. No, bro. So it's not. You're not allowed to do it on live. If I do it like if I put it behind me and you can't see what I'm shooting, that's fine. I've done it before. It's just that like if I show what I'm doing, you can't do it. You can post videos, no problem. We don't talk about like they don't talk about automatic weapons and shit. let me ask you guys, would you want me to I got you. Would you guys want me to put it behind me so that you guys can kind of see the full picture? I won't be able to interact as much, or I can leave it like this to where I'll be here and you can only just see me. But I'll show the targets and stuff. Shooting compound bow, dude, bow and arrows are sick.
Oh, this is what I think it's for.
Mike, bro, I know, bro. I know. I need to. I gotta get my transmitter and plug it in. All right, I'll leave it here. Yeah, I'm just not talking super loud, but I need to get my transmitter from my DJI mics and plug it directly in because you'd be able to hear me super cool. And that way I'd be able to interact.
Oh, they're not, no,
I'm gonna try to speak up so that you guys can hear.
but wait, they're going for that effect. Yeah.
So I got a good bit of
I
I got a good bit of ammo. Let's see what you guys can see. All right. I can shoot like this. Y'all can't see me. Look.
Got it.
You can see the stock. I don't know if that counts though. I might even this might be better.
Got it.
This might be better. BRB. All right, cool. It might be easier to hear me from here too, so I can kind of here you can't really let it go. Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna test it. I'm gonna just do it like I'm gonna just do it like this. I might be like a front camera, but I'll come back if you want. I just don't want to risk it. I'm tired of them taking my shit down.
Yeah. This I like. Yes. Oh, yeah.
I'm actually gonna be intentional about my practice. My boy VVS, who's the know, he pops in every so often, says what's up. I always appreciate him. He's a cool dude. He comments on a lot of my shit. He's a real dude right there. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna load my button. Just work on like specific posts.
I might not even hit it.
Actually, I'll do force.
I do. Oh, shit. All right, we got two more. Yeah, here. Right, no, right here. Oh, okay. I got them already. All right. I got two more too. Oh, yep. Oh. Right here. Oh. Gotta, gotta sit in it. But on this, what did you actually line up? This.
Bro, that's you're telling me.
All like moving down. A lot low. Right next to your fire.
Shit is annoying.
Yeah, so the whole
I'm
circle.
over here trying to vibe. Yeah.
Oh. Confident when I did it when it goes low. So there maybe 7 or 8 separate the spinal cord. But there's still a good shot.
Stop. We're about to start. I just gotta Load up and get ready.
I didn't even see it.
Get this thing.
I was looking down, I didn't even see anything move.
Go get it turned on for this.
Way.
Drill. Probably yeah. I'll warm up close. Doubles to the chest, the head, bang, 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 bang. Just kind of back. Yeah, nothing crazy. I don't want to just burn through ammo, so I'm gonna be a little bit more intentional. Also, just follow up shots. Yeah, we're working on my see.
Well, sometimes you get, what's on, all the different rules like. And then you kind of keep up just a little bit, and it, look for.
My target system.
Oh,
That's
take on, you know. This is the guy that.
we started 3, and we move our way back. The normal shit. Yeah, 5-5. Okay.
Oh, we were on, very good bracket, so. And you could break,
I got 5, 5, and 5. So 15. And I have another Air Max. Kind of see the yard piece here. Or something. Right. I'll go back to 5. Forgot I only had 5 members. Is it really? It's probably because it's such a high decibel that it just completely like mutes it out. It's probably just not picking up the sound from the mic. It sucks though. Is I have a freaking dude. I have a big ass cut on my finger. I don't know if you can see it. It does noise gate it, which is tight because that makes it to where you can't really see it. Sad. Bro, my slide release is so freaking. So first we're doing 3-5-7. I don't know if it's really low. I didn't.
I don't.
Let's go. Pretty much all 10s. The first hit. I'll show you guys everything at the end. So it's gonna be 15 first. I'm also gonna try to minimize saying what I'm actually doing. But if it's noise gating it, that's actually sick. So I did 3, 5, 7, 15 in total. I had one really low, a couple out to the right, but so far pretty good. I'm gonna start at I'm gonna do 10, 15, 20. Um, Same concept. I think it has caught my feeling, bro. It's bad. On. Can't see nothing. Line. I actually think I just crushed it. Ow. Yeah. I only dropped one shot. Andrew, you still there? I have a really bad cut on my fingers. Oh, cooking? Sick. I'll show you guys the tart too. Try to show what I'll show. Alright. This. You see? I really only dropped like a couple. I only dropped a couple, but not bad. Not bad. That was so we did 3, 5, 7 with the 3, 5, 7 with the handgun. And then we did 10, 15, 20 with the AR. Not bad. That was my first iteration of shots too. I feel pretty good about it. Not bad. I mean, bro, I used to do this, you know. I just really I'm not gonna lie, when I first came back and like started again, I was like really, really like struggling. But now I've kind of got it back down packed and I feel pretty good. I had a couple that I dropped that were like not great, but overall not bad. I'm pretty happy. Now I'm gonna pretty much focus on everything in here because we already took up the center. So now everything's going for the face. He said go for the ear. I mean, I probably could, but or I might even there's a little box like up and to the right. I might just go for that because that target is like this big. Two, four. All right, so now I'm going ahead. I'm doing all fours, so it's going to be 12 from here. It's going to be 12 from there. And then, actually, you know what I'm going to do? And then I'm going to do 9. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do threes on the AR. Maybe it's up. Better my whiz at skee ball. I have my moments. I'm like, all right. If I get a little bit of practice, then yeah, probably. I don't know about it. So it's going to be 12 plus 9. 21? Or is that 22? Yeah, 21. So this one's going to be 21. This one is going to be 21. I'm going to do 5, 7, 10, 15, 20, 25. Giving you a day spot is the pinball arcade with skee ball. Where is this local? Is local. So where can I find it? On Atlantic? Atlantic where? Remember, I don't know anything up there. Where is Atlantic? In Delray? I feel like I know which one you're talking. I feel like I was up there. I might know what you're talking about. I went on a few dates with a girl from Delray very recently. She was cool until she broke my heart. Whoa. Bro, I just hit like, hello, welcome back. Bro, I just hit like 2 shots, like, like 1, 2 of them were like super low and out. I have no idea what just happened. Actually kind of just pissed me off. I'm like, what? I'm like, why am I hitting so low and to the right? What am I doing wrong? Josie, you missed my first iteration of shots, center mass. Gotta be saying, gotta be some. I don't know what the hell just happened. My first iteration of shot center mass were all like, you know, now I'm going for headshots, but I actually have no idea what the hell happened. I'm like, I just shot 3 of my shots were like way completely out of the zone, and I have no idea why. Guys. All right, I brought it in a little more. I have no idea what the hell I have. All right, see now I know the rest of my shots. I need to just sit here and work from. I'm probably get a new target and just work from 10. That actually kind of just. I have no idea what happened. I just completely dropped like 3 shots. That was very out of character. I did not like that. It's not my thing. Check this out. Well, I'm actually really mad at myself. I have no idea what just happened. Funny. Show you guys this first. All right, so look. So headshots. This is what I was talking about. So these were all good. Once I got to the 10, brother, I shot this on accident. At least it's a 5. I don't know what happened here. And then I had one way out here, and I had one way down here. So I'm like, what the hell? Eventually I corrected and I was getting them in here, but I'm like, why am I shooting so no, I was not going for the ear, bro. I do think my sights are a I do think my sights are a little bit off. I think that the further I go, the more messes up. And then these are my AR shots. I was shooting in groups of 3, just trying to acquire my sights and hit fast. Bro, an AR is I mean, I'm good at this. Like you could see my groups. Like it's actually crazy. But I'm about to change my target and then just shoot pistol at the 10. The active man. And like, what the heck was that? Like actually it actually just pissed me off. Cause like all my pistol shots before that were fine. It's only at the 10 and beyond. And then the AR was 15, 20, 25. Those I haven't read that, so those I don't have I don't have this was I wish I did. It would probably help. I'm getting I'm getting there. I'm gonna focus on my 10. That actually just that just I gotta work on my 10. My 10 year My AR is I'm money with the AR always. I wish I actually had space to drop my AR now. I'm gonna shoot 5s. Customize it. So that's what I'm working on. So I'm supposed to be working with one of the armorers here to get my to get my CZ optics cut so I can actually get a dot on. But also when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna buy a new handgun. That's gonna be like my ultimate. Because the handgun I want is 1,000. Is literally 1,000. So it's gonna be spending $1,000 for getting 1,000 subscribers. That's gonna be the new video. That one I'm gonna buy with the dot already. And I guarantee you, when I have a dot on my gun, on my pistol, bro, I'm going to be shooting literally like eyeballs. But I would like to get sights on because it's just easier. Like the sight on my AR, bro, it makes ups 10 times better. Like I should practice with my iron sights on my AR also, but dude, shooting with the dot on that thing is like it shoots where you need it to go as long as you have it to go. Why am I shooting so far to the right? Ah, it's gotta be. All right, there we go. Progress. I actually just think it's where I'm holding in front of my face. That might actually be the problem here. Because that last shot, I only opened one eye and I was able to see. But it's really odd. See it happening. Doing that on one. Bro, I think I need to get my sights calibrated. It's high key. Bro. High key, bro. My carry, I'm always shooting like up and to the right. Let's see if I can try to correct. Goes bang every time. Maybe that. Like what? Bro, my shot was literally all the way to the right. Like, how the fuck is that? I think I have an option. Let me try something. I figured out my problem. I think I just figured out my problem a little bit. But even then, I think I figured out my problem. There you go. What is that? I'm actually like concerned. What is going on? That's good chat, bro. Like actually, like I'm barely even hitting the target. Like this is actually this is actually so concerning. What the fuck? Bro, as soon as I get to 10 yards, my shit was cooked. Like, I don't know why. It's only with this one. This is my everyday carry. This is a little bit concerning. And I'm like, bro, I can't hit the target. Like, like I genuinely can't. It's actually blowing my mind. I aim for the head and I hit 1 out of 4. Like, shit is actually really concerning. I don't know. It's a great issue or what. Let me see. Maybe if I like it, maybe I need to just grip this shit. Think like how I do. I think I figured it out. So I think at first I thought I was gripping it too tight, and then I backed off of it, and then I gripped it way harder. And this time, all of my shots were literally red. I think I figured it out. It's also crazy because, like, dude, Andrew, it's actually insane because, bro, for when I turn on the stream for the first half hour, the shit is popping. Nobody shows up. I was kind of a trash business session. So I'm just couldn't get it right. See, like shooting like this is not nearly as entertaining. But less likely to get banned, I guess. That's my break. It's one low. I saw when it happened. Damn, I actually missed a couple. That's not good. Mm. I also need to clean my guns. Uh, okay. Got a shooting pistol. Oh, the sheets. Right. It's the last iteration. I am facing them. Sheets. Oh man, that is actually way harder. I've never done like actual speed shooting. Like, maybe I can. I actually missed a couple. That's my next shit I have to work on is actually shooting fast in art. Like, like all just straight follow ups. I'm so used to shooting like training for marksmanship, right? I don't think I better do that. The first round was significantly a little disappointed in myself. I'm not gonna lie. All right, brother. I mean, thank you for stopping in and watching, bro. As you know, I appreciate it always. You have a blessed night. I'm probably gonna end early here anyway. It's there's not really much left for me to do, you know. So I will end it on a high note. But you enjoy your day tomorrow, man. Take care. You as well, man. Always, always not like a I'll sleep. My space. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end here, guys. Thank you guys for watching. There's not really much more I can say or do after this. I don't want to just go back and sit down. The late night stream times are hard, bro. I'm always popping like right around 10. I need to figure out how to start earlier. I think that's the I think that's the key to my build. But thank you everybody for tuning in and watching. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate all the love as always. Um, we'll probably be live tomorrow. If you're watching this after, thank you also. Don't forget to like the stream. Love you guys. See you next time.